Welcome back to another rigging video. Notice I said rigging. Alright, now I've discovered doing overhead shots using my Hunter Cam cradle, it doesn't reach far enough away from an edge where the tripod would be. So I decided I needed to build a longer extension arm, so that's what I did. What this is a 1-inch aluminium tube, hollow. On one end I've got the ball mount for the camera, cap the end so it looks nice, and on the other end I've got, what is that abomination? Well, that, boys and girls, is called counterweight. Because I want to have this arm as long as possible, I want to put the mounting point here. And in order to put the mounting point here, I need a fair amount of weight on this end to counterbalance the camera on that end. Now I know what you're thinking. How do you figure that out? Well, remember in school you said, "Oh, I'll never use algebra ever again." Guess what, boys and girls? You will. Stay in school, because you will use algebra later on, believe it or not. I determined, well, Sister Attitude determined for me, she did the research, to put my camera on this end and mount it at this end, I need 7 pounds of counterweight. Well, how the heck do you get 7 pounds of counterweight? How do you know? Well, you see, it's like this. It's time for algebra. The formula to figure it out is x plus x times 2.5. Well, that looks like algebra. Well, we know here, or at least I know, x equals 2. My camera weighs about 2 pounds. We're looking for y, being the amount of weight. So we'll do the algebra. I know, it's math. It's pretty simple. 2 plus 2 times 2.5. Which is 2 plus 5. So y, our counterweight, equals 7. 7 pounds is how I come up with that. So I can put this rig here on the top of the tripod with the camera on the end, the camera that I'm using to shoot this video with. This will it'll just sit there. It won't need any mounting at all. It'll just sit. You see on my rig here, I put little clips on the top for the HDMI cord. The HDMI cord goes in there for the camera, so it runs to the monitor. Now I mount this whole rig in here on the tripod with this. What this is, this is a coupling nut. One of those long nuts that you see. Screwed into what I call a hula gal. Maybe that's just a generic term for what the heck do you call that thing? So you screw the coupling nut into that, and on the other end of that is a knob that I stole from my Hunter Cam cradle because, well, it's an unused knob and I needed a knob, so I just put a regular nut back in its place. And what it does is it slips down inside there and connects up with the mount on the top of the tripod, and voila, there you go. But with the camera on the end, I don't even need the weight. I need the because it's perfectly balanced. But I still put the thing on there because, well. So, still changing my rigging. Probably will forever. Finding newer and better ways to do things. That is today's, well, this was last week's project actually. Today's project will be something else. And I'll be probably using this rigging here for my overhead shots. So there you have it. Remember your algebra because you will use it eventually. Believe me. Kids, stay in school.